Hey guys, how's it going? How cute is this shirt that I'm wearing right now? It's from Marisa's. I just picked it up a few weeks ago and I love it. It's like this nice chiffon material, but I love the neckline. It makes me feel like it's a little bit revealing, but not too revealing. Like I feel comfortable wearing this to school with a cardigan. And then it's just got this really cute, design here with flowers. So it's very springy. I like wearing it with a cardigan. And it pairs very well with jeans or dress pants. It's very teacher appropriate while also flexible that I can wear it casually as well. So anyway, now that I talked about my shirt and my hair looks, I don't know, atrocious. I let it air dry today, which I like never do. I always like blow dry it and try to run a straightener through it. Otherwise it's this weird like kind of wavy, kind of curly, but then straight hair, and I don't, it drives me crazy. But anyway, I was just short on time this morning, so I let it air dry. Anyway, enough rambling. I am doing a Project 10 pan, and so I had just filmed my 2017 Makeup Empties finally. You know, it's almost the end of February, and I finally have it uploading currently right now. And I was looking at it, and I even said in the video, I've used up more makeup in a year than this. And the year before, I was project panning. I had a makeup use-up challenge going. And so I'm like, I really need to start using some of my stuff up. And so I went through my collection, and I actually picked stuff that I traditionally don't reach for on a daily basis. Like, I do have a lot of stuff that's almost gone. But I decided that I was going to pick stuff that is like halfway gone, that I don't reach for a lot, because then I know that I'm using my stuff. I mean, I will have other stuff that I use up, but these were the 10 products I wanted to focus on. And I've got stuff from across the spectrum. I have an eyeshadow, I've got a few foundations, a few lip products, that sort of thing. So I'm going to jump in and get started. I have to grab my notebook where I've been marking my lip products. So let's get started. The first thing I am pulling in is a makeup setting spray, and this is a little sample size, and I think it's going to be pretty easy to use up. I do have a few other setting sprays that I do like to reach for more often, but this has been sitting in my drawer collecting dust, and it's like it's halfway gone. I'm going to just bust it out and use it up. So this is where I am at currently. This is an okay primer water. Now, you can use this to prime your face before makeup. You can use it as a setting spray. I like to use it as both. And then sometimes if I'm like just sitting around the house not wearing any makeup, I'll bust it out to get some hydration in my skin. I'm actually going to put a little bit on right now. And I don't like to use a lot of it. It does have a very weird smell, which is one of the reasons I don't like it, or I don't like reach for it a lot. Also, the mister kind of sprays unevenly, so I just don't reach for it a lot, but I think it'll be pretty easy to get out of here. The next thing is this Urban Decay Naked Skin color corrector. Now, if you look here, I just marked this right before the video, and if you notice, I have a little space here between where the product actually is, and that is because the product keeps like building up and collecting right here around the top edge. Like whenever you take it out, it just like scoops off a lot and it just builds. So I'm guesstimating that I actually have this much, whereas down here it looks like it's down to here. I've had this for a while and I will use it occasionally. It's not something, I don't know, it's an extra step in the morning. But lately my dark circles have been super bad, so I have been using it quite a bit more. And I thought, hey, what a great time to just use it up. So it is my goal to finish this. Another thing that I'm trying to use up is this Maybelline Dewy Finish Fit Me foundation. Now, I do actually really like this foundation. It's good for my days that I don't want a lot of coverage. And my skin's looking pretty good, or I'm just kind of running errands. I had to like take it off the lid and hold it up to the light to be able to mark this. I am right about here. So I'm a good third of the way through, maybe. This will take a while though, because I don't even have to use that big of an amount. It's just such a little amount to put on. So I think it's going to take a while, but that's okay. I don't have an end date for this yet. The next thing I want to use up is this. This is the e.l.f. BB cream with SPF of 20. It's got this nice little pump that's disgusting in the cap. I have about halfway to go. I don't use this often. Like during the work week, I don't touch this. I'll put it on like a Saturday or a Sunday or a day like today where I'm just kind of lounging about the house. So I do really want to use this up because I have had it for a while and I want to use it before it gets bad. So I'd really like to use that up. I have an Urban Decay Naked Primer here. Now this I am almost out of, but it's going to take a very, very long time to use this up. This has been sitting in my makeup basket for a while and I use it every day. And when I like just pull the wand out like that, I don't get a lot of product. I actually usually just like squeeze it a bit and then dip the wand in to get enough products. So in reality, I have about this much left. I might depot it and that way I can actually visually see how much I have left. I haven't decided yet, but so far that's what I'm working with. I have a ton of primers in my collection and it's just time to start weeding through some of them. And they take forever to use up. So this is going to take a while. A lot of this stuff might take a while, but I'm fine with that. I'm going to show you this quick. So this I know is going to take forever. This is the Tarte the Sculptor. It's just a sample size of their cream stick contour. And this, I'll reach for it occasionally. I just don't typically use a cream contour, especially if I'm working because it's just too harsh. But I did want to use it up because it's like sitting in my collection and I was like, I always look at it and it looks sad and lonely. So I thought I'd take it out and give it some love. It is about right here where I've marked it in my notebook. I do think this will take a while because I know cream products do take a while and it's still pretty untouched. So I'm going to give it a go, see where it lands me. I have an eyeshadow here. Now I'm still panning my Urban Decay Naked palette. That's going to be a year-long thing until it's all gone. But I did want to use this up. This is my Wet n Wild Color Icon in the Silent Treatment. Now this is older, like this is in their old packaging, and the only eyeshadow I want to use up is this one right here. Now this was the lid color, and it's a very deep, dark, like silvery purple, and I love to wear it. It looks great as an a single color like look. So like I'll just put this all over the lid, blend it out a bit, and be good to go. And I have quite a bit of pan going, and I've decided that I want to finish this up and then I'm going to declutter this because in all honesty, I have never, ever put these two shadows on. And I've owned this for longer than I care to admit. So I'm going to use this shadow up because I do like it, and then I'm going to declutter it, and I will have considered this with $3 very well spent. And then I've got my $3 worth. The next thing, I honestly couldn't tell you if this measurement was accurate. This is the NARS Easy Lover lip gloss. I bought this because a YouTuber that I used to watch, she doesn't like post videos anymore, so that makes me sad. But when I saw her wear it, it looked a lot different than when I wore it. Like when I wore it, you could barely tell that it was there, and I ended up using it just as a lip topper. But like when she wore it, and she wore it like on its own, it looked a lot darker, it looked a lot more opaque, and I was so disappointed. But anyway, the reason I think that this isn't an accurate depiction of how much product's actually in here is because when I take the wand out, it looks like the product's way down here. But when I put it in, it looks like it's way up here. So I think there's a lot less in there. So it might not take as long, but we'll see. I do know that I'm not a fan of lip gloss, and lip glosses take me a very long time to use up, especially because I don't like to wear it when my hair is down like this because it'll get in my lip gloss and it'll drive me crazy. So anyway, I'm going to try very hard to use this up. Okay, I have two more items, and they're both lipsticks. One is the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick. This is their old packaging. And this one is in Rush. Now this is a very nice everyday color. I have about, just over half of it left. It looks like this. I like to wear this quite often, but honestly, I haven't been reaching for this lipstick a lot, and it's pretty old. It's not bad yet, but I know it's getting to that point that I need to start thinking about getting rid of it. So I'm just going to use it up, and I'll show you where it's at right now. So when I measured this, I kind of tilted it. So this part was even with the page, and it's about, this is hard to do backwards, it's about to here. So this shouldn't take me too long to use up, but honestly, I already have a lipstick in my purse that's almost gone. It's like just hanging on by this little bit. So I'm going to finish that first before I jump into this one. But I will be keeping this out for me to like reapply and just love on a little bit. The next one is a sample. This is the YSL lipstick in number 70. This is also a very nice color, nice everyday color. Unfortunately, when you apply this, it doesn't hang around very long. Like, I could apply it right when I leave at 6:30 in the morning, and by the time I get to work, my lips are bare again, and I'm like, well, where did this product go in a half hour? I have no idea. So it doesn't stay on very long. It smells kind of like old school CoverGirl makeup, but this is a relatively new product. Like, I just got this maybe last Christmas, like before the Christmas okay, maybe it is a year old. Wow. Anyway, that it had that smell for a while, but I figured it's a sample, but it's still got quite a bit of product, so I'm going to try to use this up, and it's about to here. So as much as it wears away, like as fast as it wears away, I think it'll be no problem to use this. Now when I'm doing this project, I am going to still be using other things in my collection, so I'm not married to these two lipsticks until this project is done. I'm not married to this eyeshadow as long as this project's going on. I don't have an end date. I would be comfortable doing this until the end of the year because I think some of these products are going to take a while. And what I might do, I've seen people do Project 5 rolling pans, so as soon as they finish a product, they bring another one in. And so maybe that's what I'll do for the whole year, is just have a consistent rolling 10 pan so that I'm constantly working on 10 products, and each time I use one up, I'll bring something else in. So say I were to use up this lipstick, I might bring in another one, maybe just a little sample guy. Because if I could kind of work through some of my stuff, like especially my lipsticks, my lipstick drawer is overflowing, and it kind of makes me like cringe to look at with as much as I have in there. Now don't get me wrong, I love buying makeup, and I will continue, oh, my brow strap's poking through. I will still continue to go buy makeup probably. I'm not putting myself on a no-buy. I'm not trying to really downsize my collection in any way because I'm still going to go out and buy makeup, but I do want to make sure I'm using what I have in addition to playing with new stuff I bring in. So I didn't want to constrict myself too much. I did think of doing like a year-long project pan where I selected so many products and I was like gonna get through all of those, and I did try that in 2016, and I just felt so constricted. I was so focused on those 20 products that I did pick out that I barely touched my collection, and they were products that I didn't like. I picked products that I love this time, and I'm feeling so good about this that I think it'll be a pretty easy to go through. So here's hoping. Once I decide if I'm going to do the project rolling plan, I'll let you know. Rolling pan, not plan. My gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm so excited today. Once I figure out my logistics, like how long it's going to go, I'll let you know in my next update. I'm going to update this monthly, I think, once a month. And even what I might do is just, as I use stuff up, as long as I use stuff up and I roll other stuff in, as long as the original 10 gets used up, I might end the project. I don't know. It might go until I get bored. But I do know I want to finish these 10. These 10 are going to be in my 2018 makeup use up at the very end of the year. Like when I show all my empty makeup products, these 10 are going to be in. I'm saying it. I'm putting it on video evidence for the whole world to see. So hold me accountable, guys. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. This is a 14-minute video. I will let you guys go. Be sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of this project pan, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.